We just moved into our new home, and guess what? It's an RV! That's right, we gave up on the Airstream and decided why not just do RV life in this cheap old trailer. Well, welcome back to the YouTube channel, everybody. I know it has been a while since we posted any videos. Last video that we posted was about how our Airstream shell fell over, and it has been a crazy, wild winter, and we had to end up having to move out of our rental property up in Sun Valley, and there was just nowhere to live. So we decided to buy an RV, a different one, and live in that. And you know, we just love this one so much, we're not even going to do the Airstream anymore. Just kidding. We're definitely doing the Airstream. In fact, it's right outside at the moment. So everyone say hi, Serenity. So yes, that's right. We are currently moving into this RV. We just bought this one, and this one is obviously ready to live in. So our plan right now is to finish Serenity while we're living in this Airstream. And no, we're not going to be living here where the Airstream is at currently. We're going to actually be moving to Boise, Idaho. This is officially the start of our RV life. Now, it didn't go exactly as planned with the Airstream, but that's okay. We're hoping to still get the Airstream done in a year or so. Then we will move into that, and then we'll be selling this one. In this video, I wanted to document the first 30 days of our RV life. Basically, just see how it goes, what goes wrong, what goes right, what we learn, and share our experience with you. It should be interesting, so let's go. We have to be out of this rental by May 1st because there's no housing available, and we are kind of tired of paying rent, honestly. We said, why don't we buy an RV, put the money into something that we can turn around and sell, and get all our money back in a year or two when we're done with the Airstream. Once we decided that, we said, well, let's get out of here by April 1st, or April 5th actually, when our rent is due. So that way we don't have to pay an extra month of rent, and we can just fast track everything and get it all done. So that's exactly what we did. We kind of have stuff everywhere. Parker's been sleeping out on the couch because he broke his arm last week while skiing. So yeah, we've got a mattress out here and everything, but I'm just looking at this going, we got a lot of work to do in 1 week. Well, we just picked up our new trailer. There she is. We don't even have a name for her yet.
I know.
Yeah, now we're gonna take her home and pack her up full of all our stuff. Yeah, well, we're just gonna see what we can fit in there, and then whatever can't fit, we're selling it. So keep an eye on the black market for all our stuff. Night in the trailer. The heater stopped working. It's 40 degrees in here.
And it's cold!
Alright, so last night was the first night in our trailer, and the heat kicked on, and then we woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and it was like 40 degrees in the trailer, and it just kept getting colder. The heater would not work. So spent the morning figuring out what we need to look at for this heater. I'm gonna do it. Do you trust me? I'm not quite sure. Let's see what happens. No, babe, I know what I'm doing. I watched a lot of videos. Oh,
oh, she actually found the thing I couldn't find.
The sail.
The sail switch.
But the problem is that it's clean. We actually need some air. Do you have any of that?
I don't have any air.
I feel like this is day one of really getting the chance to organize. Last night was freezing. It's finally warming up, so we are just starting to go through bin after bin after bin, seeing what we're still keeping, figuring out how we can organize the stuff that we do keep. So
you still have so much stuff to get rid of. Our trailer probably weighs like 10,000 pounds.
Because all my clothes.
What are you doing?
Taking a break.
Again?
Yeah. It's hard work.
Day 3. We tripped the circuit. And the heater went out again. I forgot to turn the water heater off, so we were drawing too many amps. And the circuit that we're plugged into on the house also runs the house furnace. So both places lost heat at some point.
And I brought this.
Alright, it's what, day 5? We're finishing cleaning up, and we were going to start putting stuff in our outside storage / outside kitchen area, and we found this. I pulled out the kitchen drawer, which had a little sink on it, and just a little slide out thing, and I found a huge puddle of water, and the pipes that came out to the sink were leaking because they just weren't put in very well. There was too much pressure being put on them when you pulled the drawer out. Looks like there might be a little bit of water damage here in this wood, who knows? Yeah, it might not be too bad. We're going to just let it air out and dry out. We're just gonna get rid of this, the whole drawer and the sink. We don't really need that. We're not camping, so. And then we're just going to keep this open, and it's gonna give us even more storage space for outside things. So, all right guys, it is day 6. We are getting closer to actually having a space that isn't covered with all of our stuff everywhere. We still have not gotten the furnace problem figured out, so that is something that I'm trying to tackle today and get it working. I don't know, but maybe I can at least figure out what is wrong with it. Tonight might be a little bit warmer. It's supposed to start warming up outside. We've got a space heater, an electric space heater that has been keeping it it's been keeping it above freezing, let's just say that. We have not been able to even cook anything in the kitchen yet. We haven't really been able to sit too much on our bench or our couch because the kids are sleeping there.
Look at this.
Look at that. We are still planning on getting rid of stuff. We just needed to see what would fit and what doesn't fit, and then we're gonna keep paring down. There's Lacey getting lots of work done. Crappy RV mattress that we are waiting for our new one to come in. Hopefully it comes in today, right? Get your shoes on. Thank God our bed came today. Day 6.
Something like that.
5 days on that crappy RV mattress. My back is killing me. We went with the Brentwood Home Crystal Cove collection, and I know some of you are probably going to be like, that's not an RV mattress, but you know, sleep is very important to us.
Especially when you're full time.
We're not worried about the weight. We are planning to put this in the Airstream, and the Airstream will be kitted out for a lot of weight. We'll probably do a whole video just talking about the mattress and everything and why we switched from our purple mattress
To our Brentwood mattress.
to our non-toxic Brentwood Home mattress.
Ben went to go fix it and the whole thing started falling off. What? This whole thing is falling off.
Captain's log, day 7. It is extremely windy today. Been shaking the trailer a little bit, so. First night on our new mattress was amazing. Slept so much better than that slab of concrete that we had there before. I just washed my face for the first time in the trailer this morning, trying to limit the number of showers that I take a week, because I'll be honest with you, I usually take a nice hot shower every morning. Helps me wake up, helps me feel like I've started the day. I want to limit the amount of showers that I take for a number of reasons. One is obviously just living in an RV. You want to use the least amount of water as possible. You don't want to fill up your gray tank fast. I've been finding out it's really just not good for you overall to shower every day. It's not good for your skin. It's not good for your microbiome that lives on your skin. You know, to continually wash it off, it makes you more oily. Washing my face, most of the water ended up on the floor. And yeah, because that bathroom sink is so small, it just kind of ran off my chin, and my chin wasn't even above the sink. So I'm gonna have to figure that out because I don't want to be splashing water onto the floor all the time. Anyway, yeah, it's just learning, it's adapting, growing. Just in the thick of it, guys, just in the thick of it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it has now officially been a week of RV life. things are getting better. One, it's getting warmer. It was not below freezing last night. I busted out my iMac and realized I'm definitely gonna have to get a laptop. We are moving tomorrow to Boise, and with all of our stuff in this thing, it is just pushing the Suburban to the max, and we just don't want to take the chance of breaking anything. So we have a friend coming who has a 1-ton truck who's gonna tow it for us. Life is a lot more simpler, that's for sure. Unfortunately, with RVs like this, there's a lot of dead space in here, and I get it. It's because they're trying to make it as light as possible, and obviously these things are only meant for weekend trips or week-long trips. They're not meant for full-time living in. So we're just gonna have to modify and do some custom work, because this is a 35-foot trailer and our Airstream's only 31 feet. Only 31 feet, it's only 3 feet smaller. But obviously it doesn't have, the Airstream doesn't have slide out. This is 8 feet wide, the Airstream's 7.5 feet wide. So the Airstream's a little bit smaller. Everyone's like, wow, after this, you're not gonna wanna go to the Airstream because you're gonna get used to all this space. And you know, one of the things that we're realizing is like, yeah, there's a lot of space. Like, I got a lot of air right here. I don't have any practical space. One of the things I'm super excited about in living in this trailer for a while and kind of getting used to a tiny space is that we're going to be able to get experience in what and how we want to actually design the Airstreams. We'll be able to learn and see what works for us, what doesn't work, what could work better, and then that'll help us to design the Airstream exactly the way we want it. It won't be, you know, too much guesswork, you know, as far as like not having lived in an RV before. All right, everybody, it is day 9 and we are moving to Boise. So we are just packing up, cleaning everything, making sure that there's nothing loose in the trailer that could fall over and break, and pulling in the slides. And of course it rained last night, so there's water on top of the slide outs. So we just pulled those in, just wiped them off. That way there's no loose water running around through the trailer. We are excited to finally move. It's kind of weird, like actually moving.
Hey girl, hey! I'm doing the
Can't swear on YouTube.
Oh god, do we need a different one? That's good.
No,
No, we're gonna throw this away afterwards, aren't we? No, we just need a new fitting.
This is the one that came with the trailer, so.
Okay, so first, it goes into that thing? I have to open it first?
You gotta take the cap off. It's a crappy job, but someone's gotta do it. And it's not me.
Hold on,
Hold on, leave it open.
Is it, can you feel anything else coming out? Do I pull it? Yeah, go ahead and pull it. It's gotta be more. You're empty that so. Well, it's not.
Do it on the other side.
I think we need a longer hose.
Alright, day 10. It's our first night in Boise. We gotta get the kitchen cleaned up because things are still a little bit all over the place. So we did get our dinette cleaned up so we can eat there. And by cleaned up, I mean we just put all of our stuff on the couch. So we'll figure that out someday, yeah.